Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
And now, please welcome your Colorado Rockies.
Just about to get underway, and on the mound now, Chase Dollander. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Here's a high chopper. Freeman tossed to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. It features a great veteran presence, Freddie Freeman.
Well, Boog, I'm sure he hated to see the calendar turn. Hit over 400 last month, and that's the kind of momentum that you just want to continue into the next month. He's one of the hottest hitters in the game right now, and I can't wait to watch him swing it.
Fought off foul. 1 out, bases empty. That one fouled off. And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here is Freddie Freeman.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Fouled off left side. 2 outs, bases empty. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Stays alive. The 0-2. Tolia. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Coors Field. And starting this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Tyler Freeman leading things off and takes a strike. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And now Mickey Moniak. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Betts. Tosses to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 1-2. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They played an inning, no score. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Max Muncy. Dollander back to work.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Strike 2. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson, the Sunbird, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. That's his 3rd home run of the series, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And the batter now, Andy Pajes. Swing and a miss. Dollander, a 6'2" righty, 200 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2023. And that is out of play. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 2nd. Headed down the line. And that drops foul. The pitch. High in the air, out to right. Moniak hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that one is lifted in the air. Doyle should have this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Now at the plate, Hesung Kim. That's down and in. Ripped on a line. Beck pulls it down, and that is that. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Yamamoto winds and deals. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2 is the count.
And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Batting fifth.
Here's Michael
first
Toglia.
baseman, Michael Toglia.
First pitch misses. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Brenton Doyle. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And that's
One ball,
outside.
one strike.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. The batter will be Michael Conforto. The other way, and that's just foul. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That one almost
One
got
ball,
him.
2 strikes.
Strike him out.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. That one
2 balls,
way
2
inside.
strikes.
Punch him out.
On the ground to 3rd. McMahon fires over to 1st. 1 up, 1 down. And now here is Dalton rushing. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Outside low, ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Swing and a miss at 96, struck him out. That's out number 2.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
Nothing but
1 ball,
curveball so
2
far in
strikes.
the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Fights it off, he'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here in Denver, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Kyle Farmer. And there's a foul ball. 0-1. Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. He doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Stepping in, Braxton Fulford. That's outside, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And misses inside.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Right start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here's Orlando Arcia.
Let's go, Rockies!
In there at the knees. Line drive, fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And that's a 2-bagger.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Freeman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
That one misses. Ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Mickey Moniak in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
First and second, 2 outs. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. This is again 5 in a row. Right through there for a strike. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him. Strikeout number 8.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Coors Field, here's Mookie Betts now. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Beck sizes this one up, brings it in. And there's one down. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Grounded out his first time. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He's already homered in this game. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Freeman. They get 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Midway in the 4th, it's the Dodgers 1. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jordan Beck. That misses. 1-0.
Well, these Rockies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
He caught it behind his back. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play. There's Ryan McMahon now. Struck out swinging his first time.
McMahon.
Tap foul at the plate. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball right side. Edman fires over to first, and that quickly 2 away. Next is switch hitting first baseman Michael Toglia, and it's fouled away. 2 outs. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Throw on to Freeman, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Rockies are down quietly, still behind. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Dollander back to work. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. That one pushed to the left and foul. And that one almost got him.
Nope, that's inside.
That one the other way, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now that
2 outs, base is empty. Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the catch, inning over. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Just missed the inside corner, and the count is 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just outside. Full count, 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Just missed. Farmer in his 7th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2013. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball.
The
2
Dodgers
strikes.
leading by a run last half of inning number 5. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Now the Rockies catcher, Braxton Fulford. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is down low.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Line to left and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in Denver, all set for the top of the 6th. And here is Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Misses outside, and it's 1-1. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And that's down and away. The other way, and out number 1 on the grab. And next for LA, Dalton Rushing. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball, that's just out.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Beck. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Well struck, right field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. That holds the runner at second base.
Well done. Drives in the run. A lot of times in today's game,
Now pitching.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Angel Shavin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Betts at second with 2 down. Line drive, Adam in center field. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Coors Field. Well, we go bottom. Six. Here's Colorado's DH, Orlando Arcia. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, these Rockies being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
On the ground to first, but that rolls foul. Strike 3, it's a strikeout for Yoshinobu.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Tyler Freeman. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Outside low.
1-1.
1-1. Just missed. Next pitch is outside.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
3-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last.
Here comes a skip.
Now pitching for Los Angeles. Number 51.
Now here is Mickey Moniak. Fastball for a strike. They say it went.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. And they're down 2-0. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy.
Let's go, Rockies!
A little out front there as he swings through it. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 55 up and throwing. Bird getting loose as well. That missed by a lot. And a count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That's off the mark. And that's ball 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Fulford down to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and he's on at first. 1 down. Tommy Edman at the plate. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Pajes leads off first with 1 away.
Let's go, Rockies!
That one's upstairs, ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. A 2-run homer, and they add on. It's 4-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 1 out, nobody on. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. To the right side. Sends it to Tolia. Got the out. Michael Conforto will climb in. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Teoscar Hernandez. That one fouled hard the other way. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Beck. Will Smith, the new catcher now. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
McMahon now at the plate as he swings through strike
0-1's the
one.
count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him swinging. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. They hand the ball over
Now
to a new
pitching
arm,
for the
number
Rockies.
55.
Should be a good
Number
first matchup for him
55.
here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Moniak squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Really nice job to get your
Now
first out of the
batting,
ball game.
designated
1 for
hitter,
3.
Shohei Ohtani.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. And there's 2 down. Here's Betts.
Let's go, Rockies!
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Jimmy Herget getting loose out there. The shortstop takes the ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one off the mark. The count now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Ground ball to the right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and Betts is set down. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Vesia back to work. Fastball for a strike. Vesia goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. In there at the knees for a strike. That one misses. Now 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Hernandez tracks it down for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Braxton Fulford. Close but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Line drive, base hit. And they had their first base runner since the third inning. Next for Colorado, Orlando Arcia, 1 for 2. Hit on the ground to short. Betts tosses across to first. Out number 3. All set to start the ninth in this one. And here's Freddie Freeman. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Here's Muncy to hit. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
That's a ball.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's back. Get out of town. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Andy Pajes will hit next. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball, 2
One
strikes.
out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. On the ground to the left. What a stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Out there to center. Snags it on the run. And that is that. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Now pitching for Los Angeles.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Kirby Yates.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Moniak in the box now. No balls and a strike. And strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Rockies down to their last out. Digging in, Jordan Beck. And a foul ball.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That misses the zone, and 1-1.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Yates is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.